So I'm trying to stream with my computer audio. That was surprisingly difficult to set up, but I think that I've got it set up nice. Let me know if it is with my, like the music is too loud. That was surprisingly difficult to set up, but I think that I've got it set up nice. Let me know if it is with my, like the music is too loud. That was surprisingly difficult to set up. Yeah, okay. But I think that I've got it. We'll go with that. Nice. Let me know if this, and I'll leave this open. If anybody is interested in chatting with me, I am going to tweet about this really quick. Go ahead and play that in. So let's see. I will be live streaming my coding. This is this little library tutorial thing that I made. So, if anybody has any thoughts or anything, feel free to ask. So here's the deal. We go to GitHub. Okay, so yeah, the build is passing, but I'm using Semantic Release. And first of all, Semantic Release should not be releasing version 0.0.0. I don't know if that's all right. Should start at 1.0. Second of all, the default for the configuration for Semantic Release doesn't work for multiple versions of Node. So I want to test this all the way back on Node 10, as well as the latest from Node 4, and upcoming very soon, Node 6 probably. And so this is what Semantic Release gives me, minus the report coverage stuff. And apparently that's not reliable and doesn't work most of the time, because I'm getting 500 errors when trying to put, and that is not cool. So I tweeted about this. I love Twitter for this reason, and I got a response from my good friend Gleb, who has this sweet plugin that I can use to get the nice goodness of multiple Node versions, but not have the issue of unreliability. So here, if we add release in the package JSON, oops, that was hardly plugins. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just at the root. Never actually used a plugin. That's not entirely true, but I don't often use plugins for Semantic Release. So let's just stick that in there. And yeah, we got that. Oh, it sounds like my wife is home. Gonna pause this really quick. I'll be right back. Can I pause? No, I can't pause. That's too bad. Well, if she needs me, she will come down. She's probably just grabbing something. Okay, great. So then we need to come there. Node 4. Now that's interesting. Well, I'm not sure which version I'm using, so do I have to be so explicit? Can I just say version 4? That's my wife.
I believe you could love me, but you're lost on the road to misery. And what I gave to you, I can never get back. Don't complicate it, don't drive yourself insane. Yeah, say what you will, but I know that you want to stay.
glad I don't know about this version thing. Because I don't want to like lock down to a single version now. Where is this? Version. Fine. Let's plug in a cover. Okay. I guess I'll just like specify the latest version of Node. That's kind of sad. Well, you know what? Let's just experiment for a second. Let's see what happens if I just go with Node 4. Okay. So here we'll go status for the diff. I think that looks good. Yeah, verbose true. That's good. Okay. Start. Commit. Yeah, a bunch of aliases here. And oops. Just commit myself. Build. I'm only getting all this crazy output because I messed up my node modules. I like manually edited stuff. So, yep. One lesson learned here is I made the mistake of relying on PS inside of PS, and it can be a little bit tricky when doing that. I think I'd actually rather just go back to normal scripts and just like have a bunch of them, because really I'm not saving myself like a ton. I don't have a ton of scripts in here, but I kind of wanted to dog food, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's push this and let's see what the build does. Oh hey, this is Kenneth Postigo. Is the music intentional? Yes, the music is intentional. If it is too loud, let me know. I can't really control the volume, it's kind of weird. Yes, let me know if this music is annoying in any way. Wow, 42 people have viewed it. I don't know if that means... Okay, yes, 6 people are watching now. Hi, 6 people. Great. Yeah, and I do have the chat open, so if you have questions. Oh, you know what I should have done? In my Travis. Oh wait, no, I'm not launching down to a specific version of Node, so we'll see what happens to Node 4. While that's going, let's find out for sure how this works. Version. Yeah, my guess is I won't be able to do this. I can pull request though, so if I go node process versions node, yeah, it's going to be very explicit, and we're doing a strict comparison. I gotta be able to do like a range. Yeah, I'm not sure how to... I'm gonna just file an issue and we can discuss it. So, node version. my favorite people. Okay, but that is definitely not going to work. So we're going to lock this down to 4.2. Actually, it will work. Just because it happens. Oh, no, it won't actually. This is straight up. So, this is, let's see, chores, build, lock down, and that's all right. Push, let's see if we can do. I guess that's what verbose means. Only allowed to publish from node 4, not 4.4.3. Uh-huh. Well, we'll see what that looks like here in a moment. Twitter. Great. So there are a couple of things that I want to do with this that will be more exciting than dealing with Travis builds. And they are on the roadmap. Help and improve prefixes. Yeah, you know, I think that I'd rather let somebody else do that, honestly. So I'm just gonna make sure that this builds, and then I'm gonna probably move on to JavaScript error updates or something like that. I'm gonna check out my inbox. I've got a million things that I should allocate time to.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world.
So this is actually, here's some context to why I created PS.
So she ran away in a
So actually, I think I've got a link to the actual tweet. No, I don't have a link. I should put a link to the tweet that inspired this. So if I go back in my notification history a little bit. Sandra. Here we go. So this is the tweet that kicked this off. I'm going to stick that in the README.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy, the wheel breaks the butterfly. Every tear a waterfall in the night, the stormy night, she closed her eyes. In the night, the stormy night, away she flies. And dream of
Spend most of the day dancing. And listen to music. Alright. I think this is going to work. Whoa! It's not even. Now it's running the audit script. Okay. Okay.
so lying underneath those stormy skies.
Great. So anyway, yeah, this is where this came from. He's like, oh my goodness, look at what this madness is. And yeah, it is like madness. Let's see, that's line 96 up to 51. It's like a dozen scripts. And it's kind of crazy. I mean, it's not super bad. I was always under the idea that, you know, it's no worse than just putting all of this somewhere else, which is exactly what this is doing. I go to my package scripts. Like I'm just moving it somewhere else, and it's even like bigger because it has descriptions and stuff. The benefit of doing it this way, though, is it's not in the package JSON, so like the package JSON isn't so huge, and also it's in JavaScript, and the scripts object can actually be a function that takes the input and where the scripts can run. And so that's kind of nice. And you also can comment, and you can dynamically build up these scripts if you wanted to. So yeah, it's just kind of something. I'm not 100% sold that I'm actually going to do this for my projects, but it was something kind of fun that I thought I would try out. So, let's see here. So anyway, we're having a conversation here about the specific project, and
where I first saw you.
yeah.
Gonna camp in my sleeping bag, I'm not gonna move. Got some words on cardboard, got your picture in my hand,
Yep.
saying, if you
Who knows
see
if
this
people are gonna
girl,
use
can
this,
you
but
tell her where I am?
you know what?
Some try to
It was
hand
fun.
me money,
Okay, hey, let's check this out.
understand
Release
I'm not
all kinds of crazy
broke,
output
I'm
because
just
it's in
a
verbose
broken
mode, I guess.
man.
And
No,
it
makes no
generated a new version.
sense. What else can I do?
Releases.
How
Yay!
can I move on
Sweet.
when I'm
Pass
feeling
arguments to
nothing?
scripts properly. Yep,
Cause
fix
if
that.
one day you wake up and
Great, so
find
now if I come back to my
you're
project,
missing me,
which is actually using itself, which normally you'll get an error, but I found out that if you do a star in dependencies for itself, and then you just install, but not like install it explicitly, then it doesn't complain. I don't know why. It seems kind of wrong, but it works great. Great. So now if I run npm start, or actually I have npm quick run, so nr test.watch. Sweet. Okay. Actually, node modules.
She changes her mind. This is the first place she would go. Cause if one day you wake up and you're missing me,
Rerun that and just make sure that things
so like me, thinking maybe you'll come back here to the place that we meet. See me waiting for you on the corner of the street. I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
That will totally break people if they happen to have it in there. See, so I gotta fix that. Okay. We got a couple differences, inspiration and stuff. Okay, so now if I run that thing again, it is working. And let's go
But a big hole in his world.
and does it rerun? Yes, it does.
Maybe I'll get famous.
Sweet.
As the
Okay.
man who can't be
So
moved.
now we're going to have these
Maybe you want me
things,
to,
and
but you see me on the news and you'll come running to the corner.
there's commit is in for this fix.
Cause you know it's just
Steps.
you,
What
man,
was it?
who
It was
can't
the
be moved.
verify.
Man who can't be moved. Cause if one day you wake up and find you're missing me, and your heart starts to wonder where all that could be, thinking maybe you'll come back here to the place.
What is wrong?
See me waiting for
Yeah,
you.
committing not working on this project. I'm not sure why. That's a bummer. So just I'm not sure if those backslash n's will work like I expect them to. So we'll see, I guess. Log. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. That's unfortunate. Git, commit, amend, update that message. I should have no verified. I know this thing's working.
Take cover. Signs
There we
don't
go.
show.
All right, and then we'll auto release another thing, and looks like I'm looking in my other window here,
But you
I go to this, Love says absolutely yes. Well, why not? Let's make a PR. Let's do that. So, let's see, we'll go to libraries.io. Should probably go to npm. We're looking at dependencies. Sender. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sender. Actually, I've got a sweet extension. Let's just click on it. It's pretty cool. Should probably have the chat open just in case any of you were asking me questions. Yeah, sweet. So we have satisfies. Ah, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Satisfies. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin the process of submitting a PR. Preparing a PR now. So this is my first step. Fork this. Get rid of some windows here. I wonder if my release is out yet. Go to my terminal, and I have Pub installed, so I can actually just get edition mode version. And I'm going to take the original. I need to automate this. If anybody knows of a good way to automate this, that would be awesome. So now I'm going to add a remote. Oh, oops, gotta give it a name. Call upstream. Get remote add, and then fetch upstream, and then get branch set upstream 2 upstream master. Okay, great. So now I can update to master, then we'll check out a new branch called PR version range.
Mistake.
07 old version. Okay, so let's see, when did I start using Ava? Like version 011. This might be fun. Okay, so looks like we're getting combat. My package. That's nice. I guess we'll just switch this to Carrot. I probably better install dependencies here. then actually one dependency I want to add as a regular dependency is Simber. And then in here we're going to this version. So now if I run, still getting all my stuff. This is Owl City. I'm a big fan of Owl City. If you have any problems with the music, let me know. I'd be happy to change things. Okay, so if we run the tests, I have an alias for running tests because I do it frequently. Cannot read property message or no. Great. That means there's no message. I'll say okay. There. No. There we go. Okay. I think that should be good. Let's look at the diff. And we can probably go to Travis.
Stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my
Okay, that looks good. We add a dependency and have a version range. Sweet. Get commit, and I know he's using semantic release and conventional changelog commit message format, so I'm going to just go with that. So I'll commit everything with this is the feature version. I don't know. Config. Allow for version ranges. Actually, this is number
just a drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven.
Oh yeah, he doesn't use git hooks or g hooks. He uses his own thing, which is cool. I push that, and I set up my git to automatically know which remote to push to, which is awesome.
Never counting the regrets, by the grace of God, I do not rest at all.
There we go. Okay.
New England as the leaves change. The last excuse
okay, sweet. That'll be awesome when that gets merged. Okay. So now, you know, I really would like to have this roadmap feature, a special help that logs out what's available. Oh, but you know what, before that, let's figure out why this failed. Release, because it should have released the build is failing. That explains it.
It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most. You are
Lodash is empty. Aha!
Heaven doesn't seem far away anymore. Now, heaven doesn't seem far away.
Those two packages that I should actually have been moved up here rather than totally taken out. So what we're going to do is take out the empty and merge
pop in the ocean, changing the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. Oh, you are my heaven.
Add missing dependencies. And if that succeeds, then we'll push. Doodaloo. And then, actually, before we do anything else, one thing that I really would love is to not have to maintain this project by myself. So we're going to do all contributors. Raise your hand if you know what this is. This is a specification that I created with these wonderful people who have contributed since. Basically, is just this thing. And this guy, whose name I always mispronounce, created a CLI to make this really easy. So we're going to, and we already pushed that link, so this should be building. Build it. There it goes. Hopefully soon. So now we're going to npm dev dependency all contributors CL. And goodness, I can't remember how to use this thing. Beta. And I can do init. That's cool. So npm run. Whoa! Forgot about that. Run that. The name of my repository is PS. Owner is me. I want it in the README. Yes, I do. In the README. 100 is perfect. I want this badge to auto-commit from contributors. I'm not sure what that means. Although, I don't want to. Maybe he means auto-update. No, I don't. Great. So, let's take a look at the diff here. What happened? So, really tempted to just put these on. Great, and then we had that added as dev dependencies, and we have contributors down here at the very bottom. I would rather they're not at the very bottom. I'd rather right here. Great, so now I'm going to create. Script all contributors, not CLI, add and generate contributors description, generate or update.
Stop me on the corner, swear you hit me like a vision. I wasn't expecting
script,
but who am I to tell fate where it's supposed to go with it? Don't you blink, you might miss it.
Hey,
we got a right to just love it,
so
leave it, you find
now
it,
I can
and keep
do,
it, because it ain't every day
this
you
is
get the
using
chance to say,
PS, we can run
this is how it
start
starts.
script.
Lightning strikes the heart. It goes off like a gun. Brighter than the sun.
Okay, so I'm adding myself, and so far the only one who has contributed to this. I have not yet answered any questions about it. I haven't written any blog posts. I have not technically reported any bugs. I have done code. Design is not really a thing here. I have documented. Examples, there isn't really an examples thing, so I'm going to leave that off. Infrastructure, totally done that. No libraries or utils. I have not received any pull requests. I'm not giving any talks. I have written tests. I have not written any tools for this. I have not done translations, tutorials, or videos. And that's it. Great. So let's check this out. Whoops. Okay, let's try that again. That's gotta work.
Everything is like a whiteout, 'cause we shine down. Even when the lights out, but I can see it glow.
No, that's interesting.
In the rafter,
I think I've got
got me
a
happy ever after. Never felt this way before. Ain't felt this way
Okay,
before.
so here's the deal.
Swear you hit
I
me like a
didn't
vision.
create a test for Ben, and the
wasn't
reason was I was
expecting.
like, oh, it's really small. Well,
Who
guess
am
what?
I
It's
to
actually
tell
gotten really
fate
big.
where it's supposed
So
to
here's
go?
what I'm gonna do.
This is how it starts. This is how it starts. Lightning strikes the heart. Lightning strikes the heart. It goes off like a gun. Brighter than the sun.
Oh, okay. So here we're gonna do
Falling from the sky. Shining how we want. Brighter than the sun. This is how it starts. Lightning strikes the heart. It goes off like a gun. Brighter than the sun. We could be stars. Falling from the sky. Shining how we want. Brighter than the sun. Brighter than the sun.
Can you tell? Oh, that's what happens when you use
Brighter than the sun.
Ben utils. JS. And here we'll import. I actually do have a test script. And this is totally gonna not do anything useful, so we'll do
Brighter
T
than the sun.
W. So it will watch. Great. So now we'll get rid of this guy and get rid of this guy. Let's clean things up. And oops, open up this. I'm going to pull out all of this stuff. Put it in bin utils. Yikes! Yeah, this is what happens. See, because I wanted to write this in a way that supported Node 0.10. And like when I created it, it was really small, and so that wasn't a big problem. But it grew really big, and so anyway, I initially disabled the select, and now I fixed it. So all the vars I'm going to change to const, and this one will be let. And program will, instead of just straight up programs, let's actually, oh snap, this is
Watching you stand alone,
and we'll
all of
export,
my doubt
actually,
suddenly goes away somehow.
and then we'll import the empty from Lodash.
I have died every day waiting for you, darling. Don't be afraid. I loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Just kidding. And for contains, Lodash contains,
Time stands
and
still.
shell script.
Beauty and all she is. I will be brave
I love you for 1,000
And baby's waking up, so I'm gonna run upstairs and ask my wife to. Well, I'll just give the baby monitor to my wife, and I'll be right back.
step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for
Righty, here I
1,000
Let's see here. Now we can test this. Hooray! So here we're going to say, well, we'll import what we want. It's so funny that I'm not getting an error right there. Why would I do something like that? I feel like that should be an error. Okay, so we get that guy. Now I'm getting an error because I'm not using it yet. And there are a couple of branches that I need to check. So check if parallel is empty. Oh, that will never be the case. So instead of that, oh no, parallel. Oh yeah. Parallel is like scripts that are parallel. Yikes. I'm gonna undo all that stuff that I did with programming and stuff, just because it reads easier than it did before. Okay. Yeah, great. So here we're gonna first test the case if I'm not providing anything as parallel. So we'll get script and args for
Breathe and I'll carry you away into the velvet sky, and we'll stir the stars around and watch them fall away into the Hudson Bay and plummet out of sight and sound. The open summer breeze will sweep you through the hills where I live in the Alpine Heights. Below the northern lights, I spend my coldest nights alone, awake and thinking of the
even know.
weekend we were in
get
love.
nervous when people are watching. The two of you who are watching are nervous. Okay, so when I don't provide parallels, then that'll actually go through here, and we're going to get the
Home
program
among these
args
mountain tops can be so awfully
Oh, here, I'm
dull.
going to.
A thousand
really want
miles
to
from the tide, but photos on the walls of New York shopping malls distract me, so I stay inside. I wish the rocket stayed over the promenade, 'cause I would make a hook and eye and fish them from the sky. My darling, she and I, we're hanging on, so take us high to sing the world goodbye. I am floating away, lost in a silent ballet. I'm dreaming you're out in the blue, and I am right beside you, awake to take in the view. Late nights and early parades, still photos and noisy arcades. My darling, we're both on the wing. Look down and keep on singing, and we can go anywhere. Are you there? Are you there? Are you
Okay.
Are you there?
Can I
Are you
delete property 9
there? Or are
Oh,
you
this
just
is
a
actually
decoy
annoying.
dream in my head? simply tumbling all alone.
Okay, test. Let's parallel scripts. These two are the natural thing to do. So then if we say raw arch, we could
I am floating away, lost in a silent ballet. I'm dreaming you're out in the blue, and I am right beside you, awake to take in the view. Late nights and early parades, still photos and noisy arcades. My darling, we're both on the wing. Look down and keep on singing, and we can go anywhere. Are you there? Are you there?
This is the testing that it does what it does, but I know that most of the time it works, so I'm okay to do that. So the args will be boo and watch. That's interesting. Hold on. Oh, that, wait. No. Scripts.
My head is stuck in the clouds. She begs me to calm down, says boy, quit fooling around. I told her I love the view from up here. Warm sun and wind
Yeah,
in my
that is
ear
the problem.
will
That's the bug that I
from
found
above
that
as it
made me
turns
want
to
to
the rhythm
create
of love.
this test. Okay,
We may
so this is the bug that I'm trying to solve. Sweet. Okay, so we say t dot
but till the morning
let's see,
sun, you're
deep
mine.
equal args to
Mine. Play the music low and sway
and
to the rhythm
T dot
of
T
love.
be equal. Oh no, and they're gonna be joined, so we're gonna say
My heart
is-
beats like a drum, a guitar string to the strum, a beautiful song to be sung. She's got blue eyes
Actually,
deep
we'll
like the
just run it. We'll
sea
say
that roll back when she's laughing at me. She rises up
okay.
like the tide.
Wait, now we're gonna get an error, and this is where TD is.
Mine.
Oh wait, Ava, I love you. You're crazy fast. I'm running 10th bit, and you have some overhead when you're doing your watch mode. It's really cool that it will only run the tests that are affected, but I really wish that it would start the rerun faster. That's something that can definitely be worked on. Okay, so here it has boo, and it should not have a bug, so
We can dance in slow motion, and all your tears will subside. All your tears will dry.
Raw args has it, and that's why. Okay. Raw args, we don't want it to include the scripts in either case, so we'll just pass.
And long after
Scripts.
I've gone, you'll still be
Scripts
humming
here.
along, and I will keep you
Scripts
in
here.
my mind. The way you make love so fine. We may only have tonight, but till the morning sun,
I
you're
didn't realize that was a feature, so apparently I just built this today,
to the rhythm of love.
not running out. So here we have our scripts.
And sway to the rhythm
What
of
do we do
love.
to a plain old
Yeah, sway to the rhythm of love.
split on that creates an array, right? Sweet. Cool. Okay, so we also want to take these scripts into account. Else if contains scripts. Return false. Okay, I feel like I could probably rewrite that to be a little bit nicer. The thing, well, yeah, who cares about performance at this point? So we're going to say const in giving things these. It's amazing. Great, and the test passed. Make sure all other tests pass. All do. Sweet. While we're here, let's see. There's some logic right here. So, I think we're good just to leave it as is now. Great! So now this is what we're going to do. I'm going to hit our build and stuff busted. Build doesn't exist. What? What does that even mean? Oh, haha, that's because the bug that I just fixed. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, and this is why it's probably not a good idea for me to be using PS in itself, because like as a fixed file. So we're gonna do bin/p-s.js, and oh, actually that will totally break through because the disk directory doesn't work. So this is as is. Yank to that, we'll npm run that. Great. Now we'll do the length, for example, just to make sure it works. Okay, it looks like it's working. Not like adding an extra argument, which is good. So now if we add a contributor, no, it's not add. And we'll try that again. And it's busted. Oh, whoops. .js. And sweet. Username. It's me. And I code and I document and I infrastruct. And that's pretty much all I do these days. Oh,
If you could
unexpected token. And all contributors. Whoops. All
the meaning
contributors.
of a tragedy.
Oh, that's right. Because it's not really an RC file. It's actually a JSON file. It's too bad. Let's try that again. Code, example, documentation and infrastructure. Great, there I am. Sweet.
You never made the most of it.
Yeah, sweet. So I'm in the all contributors.
So I cry, cry,
And we're
cry.
Got an issue open right now.
And now
all
I say
contributors, so I
goodbye.
part of things, but we'll just do it ourselves. We go to
Don't be
computers.
made a fool
Look at the spec. See, I think it might be in tips.
Don't call
No, not in
this
tips.
love.
Where'd it go? Okay, it's somewhere close. Okay, we'll just look at the readme. And we want
When did you
this. So we follow the spec properly.
decide that I
Kind of funny
didn't
seeing wonderful
have
people
enough to buy? Forgive and forget you 1,000 times for the fire and the sleepless nights.
This guy.
Don't be made a fool of. Don't call this love. Don't call this love.
Wait, this should be done. Yay, fix that. Great. Okay, so we have the contributor's badge. I should probably close it down.
Why did you feel the
Oh, you know what?
need to
I
prove
do this,
that everybody
then I
else
feel I will
was
totally
right?
So, this needs to be
No, I won't fight.
kind of remember the way it works. And if we run that generate again, should update to 1. Okay. Great. Now, when I do stuff like this, it's like complicated markdown or whatever. I often like to just test things out, even though issues don't actually have the same exact formatting. It's kind of nice to just check. So, like new lines on issues will be like actual new lines, but you need 2 lines and a readme to make a new line. I wish that they would be seen in both places, but yeah. So most things are looking good. And there's that. And then great. So now it should be set. And this is a refactor commit. Actually, maybe I can add things one at a time. So I add the readme and the package. Here, let's actually, what's the diff? What am I changing in the package JSON?
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall.
Oh, just the start. And I need that at least for this one time.
Hope when the water rises.
Well, I guess I don't. It's worked before, so let's go back to the package JSON.
Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name.
Okay, so now
Hope if everybody
I
runs,
git add
you
readme
choose to stay.
and the package JSON and the package scripts
Hope that you fall in
and
love,
all
and it hurts
contributors,
so bad.
and the rest of that stuff will be a separate
Only
commit. So I'll
way
git
you
commit,
can know, you give it all
that
you
stuff.
had.
I'll run my pre-commit hooks.
And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain.
This will be docs
I swear
that's
I
called
live.
text expander. That's how I'm doing that emoji magic.
Hope that
Okay,
you
then
spend
we'll
your
check out this.
days,
We'll add
but they
these
all
things.
add up.
Commit all the things.
And when the sun goes down, hope you raise your cup.
Factor.
Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all.
Okay, so now this will not trigger a release,
Every second in this world
but
could
it
give. I saw so
will
many
build.
places, the things that I did.
Actually, hold on. That was a fix.
I swear
And I said it was a
live.
refactor. No, that fixed a bug. Whoops. So we're gonna come up with something crazy for this class.
I swear I live.
What could I?
I swear I did it all.
Oh yeah.
I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. And with every broken bone, I swear I live. I swear I
Then you can simply provide the name. Where'd I go? The name. There we go. The script.
I must have used up all my wishes yesterday. Cause the words were said in anger still echo in my brain.
Start.
Alone
and-
through the
Or let's
darkness
see.
in this
Cover.
cave.
And then check coverage.
I wanna hear you whisper.
Wait a second.
Hang on
Those
every
will run
word
in
you
parallel.
say.
As it's currently
Climb the
implemented.
mountain, swim for shore. Bring it back to how it was
Well, I won't tell you
before. Take it out, blow it up, ignite the memory in between
I'll
us
work on
through
that.
the storm and all the dust. Taking out
add that to
these
the roadmap.
walls with a cannonball, but don't let it go. Don't give up the ghost. We're all staring at the moon and the sun, just trying to remember where we came from.
Baseball series. Ah,
I
ahead of my
connect the stars to build a map.
Okay,
to you.
great.
In the empty
Now I
space we're
can
dreaming,
commit that as a
we
fix.
still know the truth.
Sometimes things are messed up.
Climb the
Commit, fix.
mountain, swim for shore. Bring it back to how it was
That was a
before. Take it
To
out,
CLI.
blow it up, ignite the memory in
Event,
between us through the storm and all the dust. Taking out these walls with a cannonball. But don't let it go, don't give up the ghost. We're all staring at the moon and the sun, trying to remember where we came
Great.
from. So climb the mountain, swim for shore.
P-S.
Bring it back to what it was before. Take it
There.
out, blow it up, ignite the memory in between us through the storm and all the dust. Taking out these walls with a cannonball, but don't
sure I totally love this PS thing, but I think it's kind of cool and it was fun to build. So I think I am now finally ready to build out the piece that does the help. So if we're going to do README driven development here, then we'll do so here's the deal. We actually already have a help.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided
And we're
by
gonna
a
get this.
beating heart.
And it is helpful. Gives us
I can't
the
tell where the
things we can do, but I
journey
want to add
went,
more stuff to this.
but I know where to
So-
start. They tell me I'm
But
too
I
young
don't
to
want to
understand.
overwrite it, and that I think it will make
They say
it
I'm
overwrite.
caught up in a
While we're waiting
dream.
for that, this is going to be sweet
Life will
because
pass me by if I don't
Released
open up my
successfully.
eyes. Well, that's fine by me.
I go 2, 3
So wake
releases,
me up when it's all over.
and now
when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over.
Let's actually we'll go to
When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was
so here
finding
Commander is very cool.
myself
It's the
and
thing I'm using for the CLI,
didn't
and
know
I
I
really like
was
Commander. I use it all the time. However, and it actually has a really cool automated help stuff. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that if I do a custom help, then it's not going to give me the help that it gives, and I want the help that it gives and oh, hold up. No, sweet. I can
I
add
tried
onto it.
carrying
Oh, that's
the
great.
weight of the world,
Great.
but
So
I
let's go to
only
the
have
CLI.
2 hands. I hope I get the chance to travel the world,
Add.
but I don't have any plans.
So this, I think they said it.
Wish that I could stay
forever.
forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Well, life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm
Actually, I
wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was
Third-party
lost.
stuff above my
I didn't know
first-party
I was lost. I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all
stuff.
over.
And we'll go to bin.
When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
Okay, so we need to get the PS config to know what options are available. So I'm going to add a function here. Called
Take
get
time to realize that
config,
your worth
PS config.
is crashing down on
We'll
in.
just basically do this whole thing.
Take time to realize that I am on your side.
Yes, config.
Didn't I tell you?
And I'm pretty sure that's
But I can't spell it out for you. No, it's never gonna be that simple. No, I can't spell it out for you.
oh.
If you just realize what I just realized, then we'd be perfect. perfect for each other, and we'll never find another. Just realize what I just realized. We'd never have to wonder if we missed out on each other now.
Go back. Return. Require.
Take time to realize.
This config.
Oh, I'm on your side. Didn't I tell you? Take time to realize that this all can pass you by.
Oh, here we're gonna say.
Didn't I tell you? But I can't spell it out for you. No, it's never gonna be that simple. No, I can't spell it out for you.
Only do that if they actually do
If you just realize what I just realized, then we'd be perfect for each other, and we'll never find another. Just realize what I just realized. We'd never have to wonder if we missed out on each other, but it's not the same. No, it's never the same. If you don't feel
everything's
it
working.
too.
Hold on one second.
If you meet me halfway, if you would meet me halfway, it could be the same for you. If you just realize what I just realized, then we'd be perfect for each other, and we'll never find another. Just realize what I just realized. We'd never have to wonder. Just realize what I just realized. If you just realize what I just realized.
I'm not supposed to say that was my wife. Okay. I'm gonna chew for a second.
Missed out on each other now. Missed out on each other now.
Thank you for the feedback. Not sure if that's correct, but I don't know how loud the music is for you, so I will turn it down. Let me know if that is good. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, great. So now if I run, let's see, bin p-s.js, help. Whoa. Can you tell us help is not a function? Oh, that's right. So when I run this, it's actually trying to get something from the dist. And so before I do this, I need to run the dist nrsb to run the build. And then I can run help. Oh my goodness. Great, so I get the normal help, and then I get my output. Great, so that is all wired up correctly. Now I just need to write some tests. Sweet, thank you for the feedback again. Suna IV. Yep. Great, so now I need to format a message so that it looks nice. So it gets passed to config, so this should be pretty easy to test. In the bin utils, and we're gonna prefix all these tests here. This is where people say, oh, you see, nesting is great. And yeah, it is, but honestly, I should probably put these in separate files, maybe group them by a folder or something. Oh, Charles. Thank you, Charles. It's nice. I enjoy this time together with you. I think you and I are the only ones here, so that's the thing. Okay, so we're going to say help formats a nice message. There won't be really any logic, so I'll probably just have one test here. At least I think. And then I need to rewire the console. So I'm using a Babel plugin to do stuff like this, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to import the console into my bin utils. And then in my test, I'm going to do this rewire magic. Now I don't know how to do this on the destructured, so level plugin rewire. Okay, rewire API as to do rewire API.
Now I'm running and screaming. I feel like a hero, and you are my
So I guess if I'm doing the import destructuring, I need to import rewire API as to-dos rewire API. And then I say to-dos rewire fetch to-dos. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Sweet. So rewire API has been utils. What did I say? Rewire API. Okay, so then on here I say bin utils rewire API. In my console stub, I'm just potentially could copy that, I guess. Hey, thanks, Charles. Oh, you're the one I helped you with on Twitter. Sweet. Hi, Charles. Hopefully I was helpful. The music is killing Kenneth. I'm sorry. Is it too loud? Tell me if it's too loud. See, I don't know if it's too loud for you because I can't hear what you hear. Oh, it's the same. Okay. So this is what I see. So I had it up to like way up here. So now if I have it down here, please tell me if that's any better or if I should lower that. Sorry, thanks for sticking with me. And then I mumble a bit. Yeah, that's true. I do mumble a bit. My apologies. Mumble, 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 mumble. Okay. Yeah, please let me know if I need to make it any quieter. Okay, so I need to get spy from import spy from Ava. Oh no, not Ava. Sign on. And then I have my console stub. And I'm going to rewire the console to this little stub that has the log spy. And I basically, yeah, let's get rid of that guy. Enjoy dinner, Charles. Okay. So now I want to basically verify that the log spy is called, let's see, first call args, and I'm only going to take the first arg, so const message, destructure that out of there, and t dot is message, and then we'll have the message, and I'm going to use de-indent, which is this neat module that I use sometimes, de-indent, so I don't have to like type everything over here, but I can type it over here and then it'll just magically de-indent itself. So we'll install that as a regular dependency, de-indent. Okay, so the message though that I want, I'm getting an unexpected token error. Not sure why. Oh, there we go. import dindent from dindent. Except I spelled it wrong. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. No unused vars. And also import named. Help is defined but never used. Okay, help is fine. But it's this. No import named. Okay, so probably what I'm gonna do is we'll just split these on a couple lines. And then we'll ESLint disable line. Let's see. Import named. Right. Oh, comma dingle. Oh, whoops. Okay, great. So now, what is the message I want to have it look like? Well, first I'm gonna have my config, which will be have a scripts property, which will have foo description. We'll have a description field, the foo script, and a. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna run into. Well, no, I'll be okay. Side topic: what are your thoughts on Sublime versus Atom? This is from Charles. I like using Atom. I've never really got into Sublime much. I was using Vim for a long time recently, and before that I was using WebStorm for a really long time. And the reason I switched from WebStorm to Vim was because WebStorm was too slow. And the reason I switched from Vim to Atom was because Vim was too slow. Weird. I'm pretty sure that I had some crazy plugins or something, and also Vim is like single-threaded, and I don't even know. It was just crazy. So I'm really liking Atom in Vim mode. It's cool. And Kennet Postigo says, I think you may also do something like this. Import / import something as. I'm not totally sure I understand what you're saying there, Kennet. Feel free to elaborate. Okay, so here we're gonna have the description, and then we'll have the script. I don't know, echo foo, and comma dangle, all that stuff. And then we'll have another one, bar, and this will have a subscript with a baz, where it has it. Actually, we'll just give that one a script, or just a echo baz. And this will have a default, the description stuff, and a script of echo, bar default. Oh, isn't the live ESLint so much nice, like super nice? That's actually one of the things that I didn't like about Vim, was I could never get the ESLint stuff working nicely. So, yep, that was one of the reasons that I moved. So here we'll add another bar bub. Oh, this will be interesting. Okay, so then we'll have, okay, import. Oh, yes. Now that's interesting. So what Kennet is telling me is I could say import get scripts and args and help and rewire API as bin util. Oh wait, yeah, utils rewire API from bin utils. I'm not sure that's totally correct, Kennet, but I'm gonna comment that out so that you can comma. Thank you. Yeah, getting a parser error right there. Not sure what I'm doing wrong there. This is kind of interesting pair programming. So then we have barbub. I I missed a comma. I put it in right there. Right? Is that a problem? Am I doing okay? I am getting a parsing error, so I'm not sure. But yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it this way. This works just fine. So we're just going to stick with that. Okay. So we've got barbub, and here we'll give it a script, but we're not going to give it a description. Echo barbub. And then let's see. What else do we have? What are other variations of this? I guess we could do a root that doesn't have a description. Foobar. Go. Foobar. Okay, I think that's probably enough. ESLint guideline that I use. That's a good question. So let's go to my package.json. My ESLint is my own. So I have my own config. ESLint config Kent C. Dodds. And yeah, it's great. I like it. And I have a lot of projects, and so it's really nice to have my own config. Okay, sweet. So let's start forming out this message. So what do I want it to say? We'll have it say scripts, available scripts, camel, kebab, case accepted, or kebab case accepted. So then we'll have a new line there, and we'll say foo, and the foo script. Not scripts and args. That's one thing I don't like about Atom, is it's overzealous on suggestions. And then we'll have bar, and that is stuff, and then bar.baz, and that is nothing, and bar.barbub, and that is also nothing, and then foobar, and that is nothing. Great. So now let's make this happen. So we're going to call the help. Maybe actually, you know what would be even better, so we don't have to do all this crazy rewire stuff, is if instead I just do this. Oops. Hey, Flesek. I'm working on stuff. Charles is asking. Oh, what made me decide to deviate from something like Airbnb or John Papa style again? I actually never used those other style guides. I guess I'm a little opinionated, and I've had my own kind of config that I've copied around since JS Hint. And so kind of developed my own style, and I'm pretty sure it's sort of similar to like standard in some ways, except some of the spacing is a little bit different. But I'm just like, I don't know, I probably care too much. That's what it is. Okay, and yes, what I'm working on right now for Flesek is I've got this module called PS that I created recently today. That is all the benefits of NPM scripts without the cost of bloated package.json and limits of JSON. So you can check it out. It's on GitHub. It's just p-s. It's also on NPM. And that will get you up to speed with what I'm doing here. So right now I'm writing tests so that you can add a help script and get like useful information. So here I'm going to do help and my config. And that is so much easier than mocking out console. So here we're going to say console.log. Yeah, we'll just get the help that way. Great. And here we'll say we're going to return de-indented message. We're going to import de-indent. And great. Now we can get rid of the spy here too. And I'm going to dot only this test because I want to focus on that. And we'll npm or nr start test watch. And that should go. Sweet. Sign on for Egghead would be awesome. I totally agree with you, Kenneth. That would be awesome. Maybe one day. There's so many things. I think the thing that I want to work on next is, oh man, there's so many things. Aphrodite. I love Aphrodite. It's awesome. I would also like to do, well, the thing that I kind of have under the works right now is Webpack. That would be a great one to get. I really need to get that one in. Yeah, there's so many things that I'd love to just record lessons for. I just wish I could do it full time. And maybe one day I will. Okay, so here, let's get started with, this will say, this is going to be verbatim. Available scripts, and then we'll have a new line. And then we're going to, basically we want to find all the available scripts. And just distill them down to script name, script description. So, oh yeah, so for Flessic on the Aphrodite, question about Aphrodite. So Aphrodite is so cool. Let me just show you an example implementation. So if I go to javascriptair.com, this is where I've been using Aphrodite. It's all like crazy minified and whatever. But you'll see this style and you'll see header underscore blah, blah, blah. And it has all this stuff and like tons of important all over the place. So this is actually coming from Aphrodite. So that most of this page is styled from Aphrodite. And the difference is from like Radium or something, or the CSS loader. CSS loader loads actual CSS and requires Webpack to work. That's like what it's a loader for Webpack. And so right there you require Webpack and you're also using CSS. So with Aphrodite you can use JavaScript. CSS loader you have to use CSS, and so you're constrained and you can use preprocessors and stuff, but that's like not awesome. I don't like preprocessors to be honest, and I just prefer JavaScript. And then for Radium, because you can use JavaScript with Radium, and I don't believe that you need like Webpack or anything for Radium. The problem with Radium though is it's coupled to React specifically, and it utilizes media query, like event handlers for media queries and pseudo elements, and so that is not optimal. With Aphrodite, it actually like is injecting CSS. It generates CSS and injects that into the DOM. And so it gets media query support for free. It gets pseudo elements and hover states and stuff like that. So Aphrodite has a lot of benefits. Actually, if you're interested, you can go to kcd.im/3-mins, and that will take you to my Briefs FM podcast. And here you can look at, I've got 2 3-minute podcasts about Aphrodite. One is Aphrodite versus CSS modules and Aphrodite versus BEM, and that might give a little bit more. The question is, it hashes. So what? You have a lot of freedom. So the basic way that Aphrodite, the way that its API works is it can do runtime style creation, but also there's server-side rendering, and that's what this is. Like this site is not dynamic at all. It's just server rendered and generated at build time. And so what you could do is you could generate that like a CSS file yourself and add a hash, and then you just like save that. And so it would be like a really simple script to generate the file. yeah, it wouldn't be really that difficult. In fact, I can take you to JavaScript error site. And if we go to the generate scripts, we'll go to the render component to file. So all that I do is I get a component and then I render to static markup the component inside of this style sheet server. So when basically the way Aphrodite works is you call the style sheet server render static, and then it's going to look for all of the calls that you make into its API. So when this happens, I start making a bunch of calls into the API to like generate this CSS. And then what I get back from that is the HTML, which is from here. And then Aphrodite will generate the CSS for me. And so then you could just take this and write it to a file. Instead, I take the HTML and I replace this fancy comment with the content of the CSS. So yeah, it's kind of up to you how you want to deal with that. It's awesome. Some downsides to Aphrodite. Right now it doesn't have good support for like when you need to break outside of the specific to component thing. And so if like you need to do dangerously set HTML, you can't like style anything inside of that. And so you have to break out. And I do for a couple things like, yeah, here I have some regular styles. And so anything that's like a tag, that like it won't work with tag names. It only does class names. It also, let's see what else does it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And actually currently it doesn't support a situation where you're like, okay, I'm hovering on the parent and so I want a child selector inside of that hover or something like, if I say .foo hover then child, that is not supported right now, but there's a pull request to add that. And then there was one other thing. Yeah, I think no, that was pretty much it. But these things are being worked on. And if you need to have like, these are reset styles and stuff like that. If you need to have that kind of support, then just like create a style, a CSS file and load it. And like, that's really not that difficult. But there is like discussion going on right now for raw CSS support. And when that lands, then I don't think that there's any shortcomings to Ava. It's awesome. On the CSSX from Kenneth Postingo, yeah, so I have looked at CSSX. It's kind of interesting. But it, like, I don't like that it requires me to have a Babel plugin to work. I think actually you can use it without a Babel plugin. I haven't looked into it like too carefully because Aphrodite like serves all my purposes. The other thing is I just like how decoupled Aphrodite is from anything. Like I can use it on a project that just has script tags. Like I don't need anything else. It's just really simple in my mind. So CSSX looks like a little bit more magical. So I guess I just didn't see any benefits of CSSX over Aphrodite. So, oh, and for Charles, seems too good to be true. Just give it a shot. It's great. Yeah, there is no support for IDs. But like, again, Aphrodite is more focused on components. Like not necessarily React components because it doesn't depend on React or anything, but it's like meant for styling specific things. And so like if you have an ID, there's really like no reason. Like the whole idea is we want to couple our styles with the UI element because they are like implicitly coupled. And so the idea is to make that coupling explicit. And so, yeah, that's like Aphrodite enables that. And that's what I really like about that. It's kind of like CSS modules, except you can write your styles in JavaScript. And the other really nice thing is with server-side rendering, you could actually send only the styles to the client that are actually totally 100% needed for that, for what you're rendering. And that's, you can't do that with CSS modules. You can't do that with like anything else. Well, actually you could, I imagine you could probably do the same thing with Radium because it's like runtime and whatever, but yeah, anyway, it's very cool. So yeah, okay, great. I'm gonna just keep on working. I think my wife is kind of waiting for me. She wants to do something and I want to do something with her. So let's get this done so I can do that. Okay. Dangle comma. Okay. And yes, Charles, Webpack 2 will support tree shaking. Hooray! That would be great. Great, so we can get rid of this. And here, available scripts. Now we need to get, so we'll have scripts, or we'll say available scripts equals get available scripts from the config. We'll write that function here in a moment. And available scripts dot join new line. No. Const script lines. Yeah. Available scripts dot map script. And here we'll say return. And actually we're going to destructure this script to get the name and the description. Name. And actually we only want the description if name and description join. We only want it there if it actually exists. We'll trim. And then we'll join those by new lines. Oh, and then de-indent is going to be like, what the... Well, we'll just do something for de-indent then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then we'll create a function called that. Takes a config. We could probably test this, be a little bit easier, but that's all right. So then we need to traverse the object, probably reduce it, return object dot keys config reduce result, or let's see, this is going to be an array of scripts with a name and description. So scripts key, and we'll start out with an empty array, return scripts. By the way, reduce is my favorite thing recently. Like, reduce is my hammer. I love it. Okay, so then we're going to say, I'm going to create a function here to determine, is script object return type of, let's see, yeah, actually we've got is string from Lodash here. Import is string from Lodash is string, and is plain object from Lodash is plain object. So then we'll say if is string object, else if is plain object. Yeah, so this will be return true in this case. Okay, so I think I've got a question from Kenneth. So Kenneth says, I know you use the React bit from Twitter. It's actually from Facebook, but that's okay, Kenneth. Have you tried out Relay? If you have, did you like it? I have not tried out Relay. There's so many things to try out, and I just haven't had the time. So it sounds awesome. I'm also really interested in Falcor. Maybe one day I will be a big boy and be able to try some of these cool things. We'll see. Okay. So yeah, if it's a string, then it is a script. If it's a plain object, and object dot script, else here, actually what we're gonna do, So if it's a plain object, then we'll say if object.script, actually we'll do is string return true, else if is plain object dot default, and return is script object default. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, from my tweets. Yeah, I figured there was a misunderstanding there, Kenneth. Cool. So if it's a plain object, then we're going to see if it has a script. And if it does, then it is. If it's a default, if it has a plain object default, then we'll return if the default is a script. Then, yeah, what else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything, I guess. So then we'll say if is script, here we'll say const val equals config key val, then scripts, actually dot push, and it needs to have a name and a description. So name is that. So we're gonna need a prefix here. Prefix equals, because I'm gonna do some recursion. We'll say prefix. Actually, we'll do prefix and the key join the dot. That'll be the name, and then the description equals config key. Or we'll just pop that off. Let's see what that does. It's not going to be everything, I think. Whoa! Sometimes Ava just like blows up. Oh, okay. So I've got some serious issue with parsers. Oh, whoops. Is script. What? Oh. Is in scripts. There we go. Else return false. Here, actually. Okay, sweet. Okay, so this is what I expect. Sweet, so I'm getting foo script bar stuff bar baz bar. I think dindent is just killing me here. So what we're gonna do is what I didn't want to do, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna delete dindent. Okay. Boy, that just looks so bad. But, you know, what do you do? So we're going to get rid of dindent here also. And get rid of this. And then actually const top message. We're going to construct this. Delete to the end. Oh, whoops. Top message new line, new line. Great. That looks much nicer. We'll get rid of the de-indent dependency before I forget. And in test, get rid of that. Okay. Sweet. So I think let's see what this looks like. Console.log script lines. Why can't get available scripts? Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we're not getting anything. So let's console.log. Here, let's see. Object. In my is script. Okay, so if it's a plain object, here, let's go down into there. This is where a real browser is really nice. Okay, so it's a plain object. Does it have a string? No. Have a default? No. Okay, so something is busted right here. So it's an object. What does my thing look like again? Oh, scripts. That's right. We need to pull the scripts off. Scripts. Okay. So now okay, great. That has a script, return true. Okay, great. Having some output here, available scripts, blah, 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 2 new lines. Getting a period somewhere. Where's that dot coming from? Oh, it's joining these. We don't want. Let's see, how do we? Oh, let's see. Boy, if somebody has an idea on this one, that'd be sweet. So, prefixed. Otherwise, key. There we go. So that way I'll get rid of that dot. The foo script bar, foo bar. Okay, and then description. Okay, if not description, return name. Else. Sometimes I feel like I have no idea how to program. Okay. So far that's looking good. Now I just need to recursively grab the child scripts. So I've got foo and bar and then foo bar. Foo bar. Perfect. And then I need to get bar has baz and barbub. Need to get those. So else if it contains excluded val, so we're gonna bring in contains from Lodash. Oh, whoops, I already got it. Sweet. So and then excluded const excluded equals description and script and default. So those are keys that we're not going to traverse down. So if excluded contains the val, or the key actually, then we will, oh, if it doesn't, then we're actually going to pass along the initial value, and that will have start with nothing, or an empty array as default initial value. So that way we're, hold on, no, let's not do that, let's do this instead. Return scripts and get available scripts for the val with a prefix of the key. Great. And you know what? Just because I'm feeling it, I'm going to do this. Return scripts and I just like to have an else. If it's an if statement, close it off with an else. Okay, so what do we got, Ava? Restart. Okay, so it looks like, oh wait, if it doesn't contain. Okay, so console log, the key. Okay, so it looks like they're all scripts. Oh, hold it. So we scripts equals that, and then yeah, Ava's great. Check it out, Charles. It's awesome. Okay, so then we're gonna reassign scripts for itself, and then if that key is excluded, here actually let's do this. If contains excluded key, then we'll return scripts. We don't want to do anything with excluded keys. And so that means in this case, let's see, if it's a script itself, then we're gonna add scripts, but then oh yeah, if is plain object val, else we'll just return scripts, and we got that. Okay, now what do we have here? Okay, so we have foo. Okay, I think we've actually got it. Just need to fix some formatting probably. Anybody see it? I don't see it. Okay. So let's do const message, return a message, console.log message. Aha. Wait. Here we'll do. Let's put it on a new line. Okay, yeah, it looks awesome. So there's something wrong with my test. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Trim it. Huh. Yeah. That should work, right? So a message. Expected. Now I can console log. Expected. Expected. Okay, so here's the expected. Foobar, barbab. Oh, it looks like bar is missing the description. That is the problem. So why would bar be missing the description? Bar has a default with a description. Oh, it's because it's default. Here, instead of is script, we'll say const script equals get script val, and we'll say if script. Okay, and then we'll change this to get script. I feel like I'm doing this exact same thing. Get scripts from config. Yeah, scripts input. No, that's not the same thing though. No, we want resolve script object. Here we go. This code looks very familiar, huh? So we have a script. Yeah, okay, we'll just get this guy. Import resolve from resolve script object to string. And here we can just do it right there. I think that probably do it. Oh, but this is returning just the string script itself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another export function resolve script object to script, I guess. That's weird. And we'll do all this logic here instead. And return the script. And that should have a description on it. And yeah, that'll be good. And then yeah. Yeah, and then we'll just make this. Oh yeah. Okay, so then in here we can say script object. Script. Boy, the naming here is all really confusing. And so then we'll say if there's a script object, then we'll return script object dot script to get the string off of it. Good thing we have tests on this stuff. Oh. Else return undefined. mind. Nice to be explicit, I guess. And, oops. Okay. Now hold on a second. This is only if it's a is plain object. So if it's an object, then I can do that. Else if it is string script yeah, it's so messed up. If the script object is a string, yikes. Return script object. Well, at least it's tested. Oh, haha. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay. And then we want to export this. So I like to do my exports all in one place. And then it's easier to find them. So I do have a default export. That should probably be first. Here we go. On a bigger screen, that's not hard to see. Yeah, so then I can pull out this. Hey, it passed. Oh, that's my favorite part about TDD is when you're in the middle of doing stuff and you're like, I'm not sure if this is it. And then it suddenly passes. You're like, oh my gosh, it totally worked. Yay. Sweet. Now let's get rid of all these ugly console logs. Don't have one in here, but I do have one here somewhere. Yep. And then let's get rid of this only and see how bad I broke everything else. I didn't break anything. Yay. So now the moment of truth. We go to package.json, and you know what? I'm gonna add a script here. Local start. This will be bin p-s.js. And actually, this is gonna be even better because this is gonna run npm run start. Right, no. npm start build, and then it'll run that. Yeah. Okay, so now if I run npm or nr local start, and we'll do lint, or let's see, help. Sweet. So it built everything, and then it has available, scripts, commit, stuff, test, stuff, build, all this. Now we can add a feature on top of this. Okay, but I'm going to commit what I've got. Add, commit, and it'll run my stuff. Everything's looking, oh, I don't have 100% code coverage. This is great. Okay, so let's double check our code coverage then. HTTP server, local, or no, it's coverage, lcov report. Oh. There we go. Coverage, lcov report. And then we'll go to localhost 8080. And in here, which one are you? The bin utils. I do not have a situation where it's not a script. So let's just make sure that it doesn't catch anything that isn't actually a script. So we'll add extra 42. If we nrs cover, I know we said a lot of things that probably. Okay, got that one. I feel like there was another thing missing though. Resolve object as string. So we don't have a default. Let's see. So if there isn't a script, there's always a default. I need to have a situation where there isn't a default. And so test does not resolve a script object without a script or default. Okay. Oops. Okay, so then we have default. Actually, we'll just do foo bar. And result is undefined. Now let's cover that. Should begin. You know, never wanna fall apart. Okay, I think that looks like 100%. Sweet. Now we can do this again. And back, so I know it's a to go. I should probably let you know that. Alright, so feature, help, add, help, output, for available scripts. I don't think I need any more than that. Oh, changes not staged. Yikes. Well, let's add those. Git commit, amend, no edit. Adding again, that probably is not necessary, but what do you do? Great. Okay, so now, I don't want to actually push this yet because I want to add color. So, and we already have color in this project, I believe. Colors, sweet. So I can go here. I'm going to import colors from colors, safe, because I don't want the unsafe colors. And here, I want the name to be green and the description to be gray. I could do something fun and make it like random colors every time. That would be crazy. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. So just going to do colors. Oh, just for the curious of you, what we're going to see here is it blows up because we have this crazy Unicode escapingness. I don't even understand it. So that's why I'm going to be doing this. Colors, green. Okay, and we'll go. Oh, whoops, that should be a string. And then this should be gray. Great. Now let's make sure that passes. It does not. Oh, great. I don't want to have to debug this. Yikes. Oh no. What could it possibly be? Okay, so here, the expected, available scripts, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I've got this neat tool that I use sometimes, diffchecker.com. Here's the original text. Safe. You didn't do colors safe. I didn't? Did I not? What? Thank you. You're right. Whoa. Let's try that one more time. That that didn't work anyway, but thanks for the pair programming. This is great. Okay, so here we're going to do this, and actually we'll do copy that. There we go. And then so that it formats properly, we'll do this one. Copy that. Okay, I think I see the problem right there. So which one was which? The message. So what actually happened was these didn't get colored for some reason. Who knows why? So let's find out what's going on. Oh, haha, I feel them. Okay, so we'll do let's do name or const colored name equals colors green name. There we go. That'll pass. Yay! Sweet. So now if I run local, we'll do the lint or help. Sweet. Look at that. Looks pretty good, right? Any feedback? Anybody think something would be better? Is this clear enough? Does anybody know what I mean by camel or kebab case accepted? Maybe I should do like parentheses, because report coverage could actually be kebab case, so you could do report coverage. That's supported as well. White on description. I agree. Oh boy, I'm so glad that I added that. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Sweet. Okay, and actually, I just discovered that I have an outdated comment. It's my favorite thing about comments is they go out of date. The node env is needed by Babel to add the rewire plugin. Sweet. Thank you, Kenneth. All right. I think that's good. So let's look at this. Look at our diff here. Just updated that. And yeah, not too many updates. So let's add this, git commit. And running our git hooks here. Whoa. So I have a random color scheme every time Vim opens. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah. Right. So here we're going to do a feature. Help colorize output for maximum enjoyment. Should have done an emoji. So it's gonna be color. Is there a color emoji? No. Yeah, that one's a good one. Sweet. Push. Yeah, I think we're ready. And I think it's about time that I go up and hang out with my wife. She has been really understanding. And we're gonna do something fun with the couple hours we have left. Random color Vim, where? My dot files. Dot files. Yeah, then we go Vim RC parts. I have my Vim RC all organized, fancy and stuff. I don't think anybody else does that. But here, if we go to plugin config, index Vim, or wait, no, plugins, Vundle. Let's see, random color. Yeah, Vim color scheme switcher, then Vim miss, I think. And then I use that plugin in, let's see, my vimrc somewhere. Custom key mappings? Oh, I can't remember. General config. Yeah, I can't remember. One of these things actually like uses that config or that plugin to set a random thing. So anyway, it's fun. Yeah, it's great. Charles, you're awesome. Okay, cool. So let's just make sure that the build passes with this recently pushed change. So it looks like 10 passed. Yes. That's good. Very good. And it's not going to do anything because this is not the version you are looking for. And 14.1 is sweet. Yeah, now if we go here, we'll go to my releases. Yeah, v0.1.0. Sweet. Got some more comments on here. Yeah, better NPM run actually. I inspired Benoroer to create this for Angular Formally. Boom, originally needed by Angular Formally. Because issues with Windows. So I actually ultimately, I used this solution, better NPM run, for a while. And then I switched to cross env, which I created, which solved the problem a little bit more elegantly than I feel NPM run or Better Scripts does, because you have to have this object with a command and then an env. I just kind of like the I like the way this looks a little bit better. So yeah, but that's interesting. I've seen people mentioning this one all the time, which is cool. Good for Benoroer. Combining with PowerShell will probably speed things up. Oh, parallel shell. Now that's interesting. What is parallel shell? I've never seen that before. Yeah. I was looking for something like this just a little bit ago before I implemented parallel running in PS. Okay, sweet. So I think that's it. Oh, sweet. I'm super glad that, Charles, I'm glad that you use cross env. I hope it's been helpful to you. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna head. So, yeah, things are looking good. I definitely love anybody who's watching to become a contributor. I would be happy to add you to this list of awesome people who contribute. And yeah, hopefully this is helpful to people. I'll check you out later.